If you think 1973 was all about the big names like Stevie Wonder and Marvin Gaye, you're in for a surprise.
She's faced the hardest times you could imagine.
Let's explore the one-hit wonders that stole the spotlight for a moment and never faded from our memories. Stick around and hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into forgotten classics. Number 1, Why Can't We Live Together? Timmy Thomas. At number 1, we have Timmy Thomas's haunting anthem, Why Can't We Live Together? Released in 1973,
All we want is some peace in this world. I'm talking about no.
This song stands as one of the most powerful and minimalist soul tracks of its time. Built only on a drum machine pulse, sustained organ chords, and Timmy Thomas's pleading falsetto, the song stripped away everything but raw emotion.
Come on, man.
The track reached number 1 on the R&B charts and number 3 on the Hot 100, becoming a crossover hit during the height of the Vietnam War. Its message of peace and unity resonated deeply with listeners, and its minimalist groove was decades ahead of its time. Why Can't We Live Together became a precursor to the early days of house music, influencing the genre and a generation of musicians.
Tell me why, tell me why, tell me.
Despite the massive success of this one hit, Timmy Thomas never replicated the magic, but his debut track remains his legacy, a powerful song of hope and unity that resonates across generations.
No wars, no more wars. All we want.
Number 2, Pillow Talk, Sylvia. Sylvia Robinson, the woman who would later become famous for founding Sugar Hill Records, shocked the R&B world in 1973 with her sultry and sensual hit Pillow Talk. The song was a bold departure from what was typically heard on soul radio, pushing the boundaries of what was considered acceptable in R&B music at the time. With breathy vocals, shimmering strings, and a seductive bass line, Pillow Talk created a new standard for intimate, sensual soul music. The song shot to number 1 on the R&B charts and number 3 on the Hot 100, becoming one of the biggest crossover hits of the year. The track's intimate, whispered delivery set the stage for the quiet storm sound that would dominate the 80s. Sylvia Robinson's vocal performance on Pillow Talk remains one of the most iconic in R&B, but it also became her only major solo hit. Despite never replicating its success, Pillow Talk remains a landmark in R&B, one of the defining slow jams of the era. Number 3, also Sprach Zarathustra, Deodato. In 1973, Brazilian arranger and composer Deodato hit big with his jazz-funk version of the classical piece, also Sprach Zarathustra, by Richard Strauss. This instrumental track was a fusion of orchestral grandeur and funk rhythms, creating a unique and experimental sound that was groundbreaking at the time. The track's sweeping melodies and powerful brass sections brought a level of sophistication and energy that was rarely seen in mainstream music. The track soared to number 2 on the Hot 100 and won the Grammy Award for Best Pop Instrumental Performance, marking the peak of Deodato's career in the US. While this was his most significant mainstream success, Deodato never replicated this achievement with any other track. Also, Sprach Zarathustra remains his shining moment, proving that even classical music could groove with the times, and showing that experimentation in music was very much a part of the 70s sound. Number 4, Rock Your Baby to George McCrae. George McCrae's Rock Your Baby became an undeniable hit in 1973, changing the landscape of soul and dance music. Produced by the legendary Harry Wayne Casey of KC and the Sunshine Band, this track introduced the world to the Miami sound and went on to make a major impact on the charts. The song features a smooth, danceable groove and George McCrae's falsetto delivery, which makes it irresistible. It rocketed to number 1 on the R&B chart and number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming one of the first disco hits to achieve mainstream success. With its infectious beat, catchy melody, and playful lyrics, Rock Your Baby became a dance floor classic and set the stage for the explosion of the disco era. Number 5, Wildflower, or Skylark. In 1973, the Canadian band Skylark gave us one of the most tender and heartfelt ballads of the era with Wildflower. Anchored by a gentle piano progression and soaring string arrangements, this song unfolded like a whispered love letter set to music.
And many times
Lead vocalist Donnie Gerard's baritone voice carried the song's delicate imagery, creating an emotional connection with every listener. Wildflower reached number 9 on the Hot 100 and number 5 on the adult contemporary charts, making it a standout single for a band that was more known for its soft rock influences.
and sleep's the only freedom.
Despite its success, Skylark never achieved another hit, and the band disbanded shortly after. However, Wildflower has endured over the years, becoming a staple at weddings and events, and later sampled by Tupac Shakur and Jamie Foxx. Even after the band's dissolution, this song continues to bloom in the hearts of listeners, proving that sometimes a song can transcend time and remain a classic.
You won't believe the way she
Number 6, I Can't Stand the Rain, and Peebles. In 1973, Ann Peebles delivered one of the most iconic and atmospheric soul tracks ever with I Can't Stand the Rain. Built on a hypnotic rhythm, moody electric piano, and Peebles' restrained yet searing vocals, the song captured heartbreak in its purest form. Its haunting melody and poignant lyrics made it one of the most memorable songs of the 1970s. I Can't Stand the Rain reached number 6 on the R&B charts and number 38 on the Hot 100, becoming Peebles' only major crossover hit. The track has since become a staple in R&B, with numerous covers and samples, including Missy Elliott's iconic flip in The Rain. Despite her success in R&B, Peebles' mainstream recognition remained limited, but I Can't Stand the Rain remains her legacy, a haunting slice of Memphis soul. Number 7, Love Train, the OJ's Love Train. By the OJs was one of the biggest anthems of the 1970s and solidified the group's place in the soul music pantheon. Released in 1973, this upbeat, socially conscious track carried a message of unity and peace, urging people to join the love train and spread positivity around the world. With its infectious groove and harmony-rich sound, Love Train hit number 1 on the R&B chart and number 1 on the Hot 100, making it one of the most recognizable tracks of the year. The OJ's powerful vocals, combined with the lively orchestration, made Love Train a timeless anthem. It continues to inspire listeners with its message of inclusivity and joy. Despite the group's many successes, this song stands out as one of their most iconic moments. Number 8, I Can Understand It, New Birth. In 1973, New Birth released I Can Understand It, a funk-laden track that blended soul and disco in a way that was ahead of its time. The song, with its smooth rhythm and catchy hooks, showcases the band's ability to deliver both groove and sophistication. I Can Understand It became one of New Birth's biggest hits, reaching number 4 on the R&B chart. With its deep bass lines, powerful brass section, and layered vocals, the song captured the essence of the evolving 70s sound. It tells the story of love and heartache with an infectious beat that made it a staple on dance floors across the country. The track remains one of the defining moments for New Birth, who were pioneers of the soul-funk crossover that dominated the era. While they never reached the same level of success with later singles, I Can Understand It continues to be a favorite among classic R&B fans. Number 9, I'm Doing Fine Now, New York City. The summer of 1973 gave us New York City's I'm Doing Fine Now, a smooth and soulful breakup anthem that fused lush Philly-style strings with falsetto leads and a laid-back groove. This polished piece of soul soared to number 17 on the Hot 100 and number 14 on the R&B charts, becoming one of the year's standout crossover hits. Produced by the legendary Tom Bell and featuring the signature sound of Philadelphia International Records, this track was a beautiful, emotional slice of Philly soul. Yet despite its success, New York City couldn't follow up with another hit. The group faded from the mainstream, but I'm Doing Fine Now remains a shining example of the Philly soul sound and is remembered as a lost treasure in the genre. Number 10, Why Can't We Live Together, Timmy Thomas. Timmy Thomas's 1973 hit, Why Can't We Live Together, became an anthem for peace and unity during the height of the Vietnam War. What made this track so powerful wasn't just its political message, but its raw, minimalist production. A stripped-down drum machine pulse, combined with sustained organ chords and Thomas's soulful falsetto, created an emotional power that echoed far beyond its simple arrangement. The song shot to number 1 on the R&B charts and number 3 on the Hot 100, becoming a crossover hit. Its minimalist groove was groundbreaking at the time and influenced countless genres, including early house music and synth funk. Though Thomas never replicated that level of success, Why Can't We Live Together remains his most memorable contribution to music. A haunting sermon of hope and unity that is still as relevant today as it was in 1973.
You are still my brother.
Number 11, Misdemeanor, Foster Sylvers. In 1973, the music world was taken by surprise when a 12-year-old Foster Sylvers released the infectious funk pop track Misdemeanor. Foster, a member of the family group The Sylvers, gave us a playful anthem that featured bouncy bass lines, crisp guitar riffs, and his signature mischievous falsetto. The track was so catchy that it soared to number 7 on the R&B charts and number 22 on the Hot 100, a significant achievement for a middle schooler. Foster's youthful energy and charm made the song stand out in a year full of soulful classics, but much like his peers, he couldn't keep the momentum going. Despite Misdemeanor becoming a timeless groove that was later sampled by hip-hop legends like the Doc, Foster's career didn't take off. He was overshadowed by his siblings' rising success, and the one-hit wonder legacy was all he left behind. But what a legacy it was! Misdemeanor stands out as an iconic moment in early 70s funk that still resonates today. Number 12, Love Jones, Brighter Side of Darkness.
But now that I'm here.
In early 1973, a group of high schoolers from Chicago, who would soon be known as Brighter Side of Darkness, found themselves at the center of the musical universe with their hit Love Jones.
In other words, baby, I just got to.
A hypnotic ballad that blended spoken word monologues with lush orchestration, Love Jones was far ahead of its time.
I couldn't account for my actions afterwards.
This slow burn track brought a unique style to R&B, making it feel more like a teenage diary set to music. With its mellow yet emotionally charged atmosphere, Love Jones climbed all the way to number 3 on the R&B charts and number 16 on the Hot 100.
Afterwards, and the way I feel.
The group even earned a gold certification for the single, cementing its place in soul history. But like many one-hit wonders, the lightning didn't strike twice. Their follow-up track, I Owe You Love, failed to capture the magic, and within a year, Brighter Side of Darkness had disbanded. Yet Love Jones lives on, frequently appearing in compilations and samples. Its emotional depth and unique approach to soul music, a testament to a young group that almost made it big. 12 unforgettable one-hit wonders from 1973 that made their mark in R&B history. These tracks may have only made a brief splash in the charts, but their impact continues to be felt today. Which of these one-hit wonders hit you the hardest? Drop a comment below, let us know your favorites, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you won't miss our next deep dive into the greatest soul classics. Thanks for tuning into R&B Wonders, and until next time, keep grooving.